Hello everyone, Onlydraven here again, and today we're doing another tutorial in Minecraft Sky Factory 4. Today we're going to be talking about statues from the statue mod. The statues are a way of getting some resources from the game, but more importantly, there is an advancement to make all of the different peaceful statues. What does that mean? Well, there are different types of each type of statue, and we're going to kind of go into those. I'm also going to show you a way to automate using the statues to get the materials in the easiest way possible. Now, if you find this video helpful and you like it, please be sure to click like. But most importantly, please remember to hit that subscribe button. That way you can see all my videos and tutorials as they come out. Now, the statues themselves are not an overwhelmingly useful item, if you will. The materials that they give you, you can get from almost any other way easier. But since there's an advancement for it, I did want to make sure that I've covered it. So let's look at those. So if you go into your JEI and type in the word statue, you're going to get 2 pages of statues. There are a bunch of them. The advancement that we're looking at today is going to be on the Age of All the Things OMG LOL, and it's down here, a little picture of a creeper, and that is the Hall of Fame to make a peaceful statue, all of them, except for the colored sheeps and rabbits, because that would be silly. So again, looking in the JEI, if you look at the sheeps here, there's all the different colors. All you have to make is just the white sheep to get the advancement, and then for the rabbits, the same thing. You just have to make the white rabbit. So let's look at the different statues. We're going to make the creeper one for this. So if we look up here in our JEI, you'll see there's a decorative, a sound creeper, functional creeper, peaceful creeper, and a muted creeper. Now for this advancement, the peaceful ones are the one we need. So the stage 4. So let's go over here and look at the creeper statue. So the decorative creeper statue is 4 gold ingots, 4 gunpowder, and a statue core. Now, the first level of all of the different statues is basically the same type of pattern. 4 gold, a statue core, and then 4 items. Now, you'll find some that are slightly different, but as you go through them, the vast majority of them are going to be 4 iron, 4 something, and a statue core. And that's going to give you a decorative statue. In this case, a decorative creeper statue. Next is the sound creeper statue, which takes that decorative creeper statue we made, 4 redstone blocks, and 4 note blocks. We have a sound creeper statue. We take that, and we use 4 chorus flower, and 4 nether quartz ore, and that gives us a functional creeper statue. The last one, we take that functional creeper statue, put 4 statue cores, 4 nether stars, and we get our peaceful creeper statue. There is a 5th version of this statue, which is a muted creeper statue. It's basically just surrounding that last peaceful with all of one color of wool, but it really doesn't do much different. You can stop at peaceful. That's not really going to make a big difference. The other thing we're going to use for this tutorial is an automated user, which is 3 obsidian, magma block, 2 gold ingots, and a dispenser. All right, so let's take a look at our creeper statue. So I've already gone ahead and made one, and here we have a peaceful creeper statue. When you set that down, as you can see, it now says cooldown percentage, and then it gives a percentage counting up. Once the statue hits 100%, you right-click on it, it will give you some type of an item, something associated with that statue. And there's different percentages that can drop there. So we're going to fast forward to 100%. And here we are, about to hit 100%. And now it says ready for interaction. So if I right-click, there's a chance it will give me an item. The different items that they drop have percentage chances of their own. There's rare, common, and uncommon items. In that situation, as you can see, I didn't get anything. And that's very, very common. Sometimes you won't get something and you have to wait for the next 100%. So that can be a lot of time consuming, sitting there, waiting, right-clicking, sitting there, waiting, right-clicking. So let's see about doing this automatically. I have an automated user that's connected to a battery's my RF source, and I'm charging that with a solar array. But any RF source or generator will work. Now, for this to work successfully, you really want to move your tick delay on your automatic user to 200, which means it's not going to be right-clicking as often. Now, automated user can be use, which is basically the equivalent of right-clicking, or attack, which is the equivalent of left-clicking. You want this on use. All the other standard settings you can leave alone. The automated user, you just want up to 200. And that's because if you consistently hit a statue, throughout its percentage, there's a chance you may get a mob to actually spawn. I've had creepers and blazes just pop out of there because I've been smacking a statue around too much. So if we take our statue and we drop it here, since the tick delay is 200, it's only going to click it every 200 seconds. So it's not going to be hitting it enough to cause a problem. So while that's counting up to 100%, let's go look at our first one again. So it's ready for interaction. Right clicked it, and again, I got nothing. Not all statues are going to give everything every time. That's why it's good to automate this. So using a automated user, you have a chance of getting them. Again, the statue that you use can also change the percentage. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Peaceful Blaze statue. We'll try that one here in just a second after we see this guy hit 100 and see how it works. See if anything pops out of there. All right, so now we're about to hit our 100%. We watch it. It's showing ready for interaction. And then it hit percentage. So the automated user clicked it, but nothing came out. All right? So let's put down a blaze statue. I've had a lot more success out of those percentage-wise for getting items. So again, we're going to jump forward to 100%. And here we are about to hit our 100%. And nothing again. So again, sitting there and putting the automated user is great. You can put a different thing to collect the item. An item collector would work. Anything, even a hopper that would work. Anything that once it does drop an item, it's just going to kind of drop it on the ground in front of it. So any item that picks it up, I like to use an item collector. So again, this can be time consuming to sit there and keep watching, see if you're getting it. So I have another thing that you can do to kind of set up the different statues to make sure that they're all gathering and going into your inventory. And for this, I'm using a compact machine, a maximum size compact machine. So we're going to go inside of that, and I'm going to show you kind of how I set this up. All right, and here we are inside the compact machine. So what I've done is the same thing that I did with the automated users out there, except I'm running a generator here inside, which is a combustible generator upgraded, and it's just running off of some wood, and that's making each of these automated users set at, again, 200%, or 200 tick delay, I'm sorry. It's going to go ahead and click on these items every 200 click delay, and then we're going to go, if it does drop an item and they hit the ground, these item collectors are going to pick them up into their inventory, put them into this chest, and then they're going to go all the way up and exit out. Now, as you can see, there's a little effects and sounds that will come off of the different statues at time, which are kind of cool. That one's a shulker, so you got the little shulker zapper going around there. But this setup here, and I'm a little overkill here, I'll be honest, with the item collectors. I probably didn't need 4, because I do have them up large enough that they'll gather anything, but all the items that are being dropped will then go into this chest, and then the chest will feed those up and out into my inventory, which I can, like I said, set into one of my filing cabinets or anything. So this is we saw a little item shoot out there. So that was some wool that just came off that little white sheep, and that was then gathered up in my inventory. It's now up in the pipe, ready to go. So this is a great way of design, just setting up your statues. If you wanted to, and you needed just 1 or 2 specific statues, you could just put a whole row of them. You could put more in the spaces, as I've done over here, where they're side by side. You could even do multiple layers up and down. And they would just always toss their items down into here, and items you get will then go into your inventory. So awesome little thing there. It can be really helpful to kind of get those all in one space. So again, there's no lag on your actual overworld, because everything's contained inside the compact machine. All right, let's head back out. And there we go. So that's a great way to automate the different statues all in one place. And again, you can then, with the tunnel we had inside, you can just connect an item extraction cable or something like that you want to run into your, say, simple storage or ME storage, whatever type of storage, even in a filing cabinet would work. All of your statues will feed out of that and into your storage, but that does conveniently put them all in one place and all auto. Well, that's going to kind of do us for this tutorial today. If you have any questions about this tutorial or any of my tutorials, please be sure to put those down in the comments. I'll do my best to get back with you as quickly as I can. As well as if you have any recommendations or suggestions for other tutorials you'd like to see in Minecraft Sky Factory 4, throw those down there as well. I'm always looking for new ideas. That is going to do us for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.